As doctors, we all think that our mobility is not lauded by anybody, because this pandemic is a blessing in disguise. People were really dependent on us and praying. And first of all, I salute the doctor fraternity, the medical fraternity, the paramedics and the staff who sacrificed their life in the treatment of pandemic. So, no actually fault of them, they lost their lives. So first of all, I pay homage to all the doctors and the medical fraternity who lost their life. And I'm really very happy when I came here, principal and Professor Raviraj, who has got the Lifetime Achievement Award for Nephrology. First of all, I congratulate. And as a nephrologist wife, it is not easy to be a nephrologist, and it's not easy to be a nephrologist wife also. So they don't have any time. And kidneys, even midnight it fails, and transplants, midnight they get rejected, and so whatever maybe. I used to tell always the cheer which I could see in the face of nephrology is when one drop of urine comes out from the transplanted kidney. That is the cheeriest, happiest moment than any other happiest moment. Even during marriage, even during their childbirth, they would be so happy. A single drop of urine coming out of that transplanted kidney is the most happiest moment in their life. And even though it's a silent organ, it is disturbing us a lot. So it is very difficult, because I got married. I am a Madras Medical College student, and I am very happy that this college has been working as a collaborative. And I always feel that as doctors, we have sacrificed so much, and the society should laud us, and now they have felt the importance of medical fraternity. Because I have seen some I learnt the whole life when we went to Tanjavur only. As a politician's daughter, I had a very affluent life, and I don't know anything about life. In fact, if I should say, when my husband was transferred to Tanjavur Medical College, there only I learnt the life pattern of the people and how doctors are toiling in the medical college. That too, government medical college. My husband was a nephrologist, but he was posted in physiology first, because no vacancy in spite of DM. That was the fate of medical colleges, because they posted him first physiology, and then then general medicine, then only got the posting in the nephrology. And so being a doctor, and that to being a doctor in a government setup, it is really very difficult, and you are serving the country. And all your expertise is really very useful to the development of the country. Our Honorable Prime Minister always says the medical profession is a noble profession. So only when the pandemic was there, he arranged programs to put flowers over the doctors and the medical fraternity through helicopters, so that the people should know the nobility of the medical professionals. And also we are very systematic people. We don't know anything shortcut. I always, when demonetization was introduced,
she's won the Anderson Medal for the most distinguished student with the highest aggregate mark.
when they asked me whether you give the medal or you speak first, first I told, no, I will speak first. As a politician's mind, I told, because in the political or any other social program, if we give the medal first, whatever may be the speech, they will immediately go away. So to hold them, we say, no, we will give the medal only afterwards, so that we can hold them in the hall, so that otherwise, if we give it away, so here all are doctors. So I told, okay, you give the medal, we can hold them. So otherwise, most of the programs, if we give off the medal, they will go away. Whatever may be the speech or whatever may be the good speech delivered by the chief guest, there won't be any person. But I believed, so they will stay. So only okay, you give the medals. And I congratulate you all. And first of all, my appreciation to Professor Ravi Raju for his exemplary work in nephrology. And when I was talking with the HODs, I told it is not an easy job to be a nephrologist, and it is not an easy job to be a nephrologist's wife, because I am a nephrologist's wife, so I know the difficulty. So we have to be very patient. My husband always say, kidneys are like mothers. So silently working in the family are mothers. So like a mother, it works silently, but if she stops, whole body will be shivered. So nephrology is a very silent workers, like kidney nephrologists are also very silent workers. So I really appreciate his work. And when I heard about his achievements, really, he told that my husband asked him whether he will come to Raj Bhavan or he will get the medal here, award here. It is not that he got the award at Andhra Medical College, where he very proudly said, I sat here and I delivered the lecture here and I am the professor here, because for your exemplary work, we didn't want you to come to Raj Bhavan. Raj Bhavan has come to your place. So whenever a person is good in his work, whatever may be the highest position, a person with highest position, and compared, even though I am from the medical fraternity, compared to your work, I am a very small person. And I am very happy that most of the research activities endorsed by ICMR are conducted at Andhra Medical College. And I am very proud that I am a student of alumni of the Madras Medical College. In the earlier days, it was the sister concern of this medical college, and I learned that students from this medical college came to Chennai to write their exams, and there was a collaboration between this medical college and the Madras Medical College. And I am very happy to be here. And he said, whenever there is a call from the doctors' fraternity, I make it a point that I should respond for that, because I laud the doctor fraternity, and first of all, I pay homage to all the doctors, paramedics and the staffs who sacrifice their life due to the COVID situation, for no fault of them, for treating the COVID patients. They lost their life. So I pay homage to them, and I appreciate all the doctor fraternity who dedicated their time and energy in treating the COVID patient and also in the research activities. When our Honorable Prime Minister introduced the Ayushman Bharat, I lauded him and I prayed long life to him, because he understood the problem of the people. So he introduced the Ayushman Bharat, which is the largest insurance scheme in the world, serving 50 crore people in this country. And doctors know the problem, because they told, I am holding the charge for 2 states. When I became the governor, and as I was introduced here, I am the youngest governor. When I became the governor of Telangana, there was always appreciation or also criticism also. When some of the critics wrote, she is the youngest person and this is the youngest state. How she is going to manage? So I rebutted, I am not an ordinary person, I am a doctor. Not only a doctor, I am a gynecologist. Gynecologists can handle newborn babies, so I can handle the newborn Telangana. Then again the critics were silent and they saw some time to rebut also. So when I was posted as with additional charges as Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, same critics popped up. They told, oh, she's the youngest governor and she's in charge of Telangana, the youngest state, and now she has given an additional charge. How she will manage? Again I answered, I am a gynecologist. If
one baby is delivered, I will take the maximum care. If twins are delivered also, as a gynecologist, I can manage. So twin babies, I won't, madam, as gynecologists, they all know, even if I deliver a single baby, I will look after it. And if I have two babies, equally I look after them. So now I am having the twin babies, not only as a governor, as gynecologist, I can manage, I told, then I am doing it without any criticism, to much of their appreciation.